let's get this show on the road. We have a lot to do, as we have many things to do before we take Haas to the top. Where we last left off about as unluckily 2 races as I think we ever could have had. And so we are hoping to have a little bit of better luck today as we move forward now towards Imola. And what is it, round 4 of this season 3. We have a lot to do. As you can see, we have a new regulation vote, so let's go ahead and head over there and take a look at that. We're going to take a look and see whether or not we want minimal regulation changes or moderate regulation changes when it comes to the technical regulation change for this time. It looks like it's either just going to be an overall 5% or 10% reduction being the push that we're trying to make. We're going to be voting for minimal regulation changes this day. We are aware that it was a very difficult day around Albert Park. We are aware. Mick has a dev point. We'll go ahead and throw that in his braking. Go ahead and do that. Anyone else have any dev points across anyone? Simon Resta does. Let's go ahead and throw that. Keep it a little even. Oh, I didn't notice suspension down there. That's fine. Anyone else? No. All right, let's see where we are in terms of development. We have nothing around there. We have 3 designs currently in progress. One will be done within a week, another in 2 weeks, and then our side pods change will be done in 28 days. So we'll be waiting on that a little bit. I think we do have a little bit of time until the next race. We do, so we should get one of those done here right now. Actually, our chassis is low stock apparently. We're not working on a chassis right now, are we? Oh, we're currently making some. We only have 2. Why are we making 1s? We need to be making chassis 2s. Rush it. We'll just rush it. We'll live with it. All right, continue on. Design complete for our new suspension. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and make a few of these. I do want these. All right, we're gonna my brain. All right, so I want to get them in. It's in 5 days, which means we can rush 1. We can rush 1. We can rush 1. We can emergency 1. And then we can regular 4 more. And those will just get made as we go. We're going back into design. I want to go and do, what was it we just did? Wait, did we do side pods, or am I dumb? One, I did just make the wrong one, so that's an L. I just spent a lot of money I didn't need to. Is it side pods? My brain is all over the place right now. What is going on? Suspension. 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 I cannot manufacture as there is already one in progress. Perfect. Even better. Current project, can I edit you? Just do it. Just spin them. My brain hurts so bad. My brain hurts so bad, and I'm not a fan. All right, what haven't we done yet? We're doing a rear wing, we are doing side pods, we have done an underfloor, and we have done a suspension. I want to do another. Let's see. Our dirty air cornering is pretty bang on. I kind of want to do something to continue working on brake cooling. So we're just going to go ahead and just go straight into another suspension that is 100% focused on brake cooling. Everything else. What if I just do this? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Put 5 on it, make it intense, spend 750k. Go. I need to get out of this screen because my brain cannot handle it. Looks like the regulation vote finished. Research unlocked. Beautiful. It looks like moderate changes passed, which is less than ideal for us, but you know, it is what it is at this point. We're going to guarantee at least one into Q2, and I'm going to say Pierre can get into Q3. We are going to hope, and so we will guarantee that. As well as doing that, we need to make sure, not side pods, suspension. I emergency created as side pods, didn't I? I did, didn't I? I did. Beautiful. I am just not focused at all. Cool. So we need to make sure that car 2 has that. We need to make sure Pierre has that, not Mick. But that him, we'll leave Mick on 1. We're gonna apologize, Mick, but it's what we gotta do, as we'll now go to Imola race weekend.
The hills of Tuscany are green to the south.
They are green. Continuing on. Once again, continue our streak of doing E1 and FP2. I guess I could emergency manufacture 1 on this screen, couldn't I? I think I can. How much? 250k? Sure. We want to give both of our guys. No. We go back to car 1. All right, let's do it. FP1.
Radio check.
Radio check. Radio check. All is good.
Right.
And now we wait. We're flying. We're flying. All right. See, it's always my least favorite part about practices. It's just like there's nothing to do. Actually, though, there's just nothing to do. Oh, wasn't paying attention. I did not change their run plans. Wow, we found the optimal for braking stability already. Go with that. I mean, those tires are honestly pretty okay. These tires can go a long time. Still 38 minutes. We'll just go 30 laps on softs. Sounds about right. Oh, cool. Pierre did not finish. Fantastic. Although we'll just go ahead and get him up and changed as well. Perez crashing. Unfortunate for the Mexican driver. Out, so probably just the front wing if I had to guess. Go, go. Good. That will take them to the end of the session. So I know I'm losing time. I think you literally just stopped in. I had, it felt like I might have had a stroke when I was looking at the car screen before this. It was horrific. I think I mismanufactured two things. I couldn't remember anything for the life of me, and it just did not go well. So the start of the session has not been up to my usual snuff, and we are going to be feeling the effects of it.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Oh, did someone want to ride there? Yeah, it was not good. I like literally, like, if you could imagine just the maximum lack of focus, that was me, like, to a T. Like, it was really bad. Let's make another one. Nah, this is all part of the game. This is all part of it. There's no do-overs in real life.
Doing anymore?
We have to live with the we have to live with the results of our actions. All right, we got Mick up to 85, and we got Pierre sitting at 40.
I don't know what's happening, but it's never been as bad.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Pierre. You make a lot of underfloors. Yeah, I think right now I'm focusing on getting one big upgrade of everything right now, and then I'm gonna start back on underfloors again. Underfloor was the first one I did, and so we definitely saw a big jump, but we need to get doing that again. We'll get there. We're on the way.
I am struggling so much with the grip.
Copy.
Underfloor, front wings, or rear wings. Yeah, that's usually what I do. So far, what I've been doing is I have my major, like 8 CFD and wind tunnel hours going towards the big upgrades I want. And then since I have the high enough design center, all of like the 0 hours upgrades that I'm doing are doing purely for brake and engine cooling to try and, like, I don't know, get that up literally at all. It's kind of my idea. But we're gonna hope for, at least. Optimal, we can't really go for that. This is season 3, so we're not too terribly far. Actually, 25. Yeah, so we're still in season 3. This is the first year that we're making like a pretty big push. Like the last 2 seasons, I've like really like messed up how we're developing the car for the in-season stuff, and so I've really bottled it to the max. And so this is the first season we're actually doing like a pretty decent push for it. You know, I've seen a little bit of the new Need for Speed. I need to look into it a little bit more. I loved Need for Speed when I was a kid, and so I've been really intrigued about the new one that came out, because it came out today, I think, right? It looks interesting. It looks fun. I watched a stream of it earlier today for a little bit. Fortunately, I got kind of held up at work yesterday. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was today or yesterday. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, of a stream of it earlier today, and it looks really interesting. I need to look into it a little bit more. Have you heard good things? I hope so. I always loved those games growing up.
We've just had a spin.
Sonoda spinning. The smoke you mean by interesting? Yeah. It's a new Mick. Stop it. Stop it. You know, don't break anything. The cartoony stuff, yeah, like I think they're taking it about as seriously as I think they should be, putting it that way. And so yeah, it looks fun. It looks cartoony. It looks like a video game, which I think is kind of what they need to do. It's kind of the good mix between like realism and cartoony. So I didn't hate it when I was looking at it, which I guess is a good start.
What do you think?
What do we think? 67. All right, Pierre, get in here. We gotta figure you out, my guy. Only good. Make you come in too. The graphics look cool, and you're curious about the modifications of the bumpers and stuff. If that's good, you'll be sold. Yeah, I agree. That's me. I just need to get more eyes on it, more than anything. Try that. Keep on those same tires. We'll do 18 laps. Only 75, huh? Let's try this side. Try that. All right, perfect. We should have just enough time to come back in for some softs. I know, no F1 till March. It's crazy. What season? The preseason testing starts like right at the end of February, right? Like February 23rd or something along those lines. Yeah, we got a long wait. Got a really long wait. Do you not get to see? I mean, I don't remember what you get to see. Well, one, I don't know what you get to see. This will be my first time. This is my first off season of F1, so I have no idea what's gonna happen as we get closer to the season. So there's that. possible. 100% for Mick Schumacher. 100%. That's the first time I've gotten 100% in a while. Let's go. Five laps of fuel. Go. Literally just new tires. 4 laps of fuel.
We've just had a car run wide.
Pierre. Actually, no. We'll get it. We'll get it at the start of the next lap.
Energy's good.
Yeah. We're fine. All right, Pierre. Let's go top of the table. All right, make you two top of the table. Here we go. Yes, sir. We made some moves. We made some moves at the this offseason, so we are ready. We're ready to compete. We're ready to go. We're winning a championship. We hope soon-ish. That's the idea, at least. Bang! 1.7 seconds clear of the next highest. Yes, sir. Kevin Magnussen, dude. If you didn't see the end of last season, there's a reason we got rid of Kevin, and I have a soft spot for Mick in real life, and it is dragging me down in game. But you know what? We're winning a championship, and that's why we brought Pierre.
We'll be kicking off today with the final practice before moving on.
Pierre is likely going to be carrying the team, which he has already, because in Bahrain round 1 he gets a podium and to start things off. So we don't have to talk about what happened in the next 2 rounds, but you know, we're here to do better. We're here to do better. That's all you need to worry about. Just worry about the fact that we have decent pace. Say what? Ooh, that gearbox is getting worn. Surely you don't need a good gearbox at Imola. I might actually change this on both cars because I'm imagining both of them are probably pretty. Yeah, both of them are pretty low. New gearboxes for these guys. All good.
Radio check.
Here we go. Everyone focus up. Quali time. You're this close to lineup of Leclerc and Max, but you accidentally renewed Lando's contract for 4 years. Accidentally, huh? All right, Pierre. Hopefully the signs didn't hold him up too much. Pierre goes fastest. Mick starts his lap gets held up by Lando. Unfortunate. Mick did get held up. Pierre, though, puts in a banger lap to start. Actually, I'm going to send Mick out again. Pierre, we're going to prepare to maybe send out again. But Mick, we're going to send out again. Honestly, Mick, go right now. We're gonna see how Gasly's time holds up as everyone finishes a lap. No rain or anything, right? All right, good. Makes on a lap because yellow first sector.
Someone's run wide.
So I didn't have accidents. I think my car, or I think the car, Mick improved a little bit. I think the car was having some issues with brake cooling, and so we've had a couple of lockups in inopportune moments. But not necessarily a spinning problem. Mick has always been the spinner of the group. All right, Mick definitely has. I mean, we're gonna send them both again. Yeah, I haven't had too many issues, thankfully. So. All right, let's get it. We're gonna hop on board with Mick since he is the closest one to having an issue with getting out. So we'll hop on board here with Mick. TV cam flowing. I best see some green sectors from both of you. You and your fresh tire runs here. Let's see what everyone else is on. Everyone else also on a fresh set of tires. Mick goes yellow first. Hate to see it. Imola is a good one. It's really hard to manage for some reason for me, but I do like it. All right, Mick. All right, green second. Pierre goes green, green. Things you love to see. All right, I think Mick is safe. I mean, we're both safe, but we'll go ahead and continue the lap. Yes, we're both safe. Mick improves. Pierre goes 7th fastest. Love to see it. That's a double appearance into Q2. Not something you could say very much last season for Haas. So we are enjoying that. Dude, it looks like softs survive here. We're gonna have to remember that. I put on used sprint. Yeah, okay. Yeah, looks like softs are a pretty good race tire here because 2 laps, well, 1 lap only 10% going max push. I mean, it's not bad. That is not bad. It's not fair. Gasly has baguettes on his side. That's considered cheating. Cheating? More like eating, am I right? Because they're baguettes. Pierre, yeah, Pierre has Pierre's the lucky one as he does only eat bread. I found that way too funny. I found that way too funny. We'll send Mick out with Alonso. We're gonna hold off on sending Pierre. Try and find a good gap. It's gonna be right now. Hopefully he can get out a mix. Whoa, Mick is flying and Pierre is not. He held up Alonso. He got out of Mick's way. Beautiful. Pierre was held up by both of them. I timed that poorly, to say the least, but yeah, I timed that really poorly. What tires is everybody else on? Looks like a bunch of used tire runs. It's like a couple of them. Yeah, it looks like everyone's on used tires. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing we can't handle. Nothing we can't handle. All right, at this point we're waiting until the last run. Dude, K-Mag, he is. I mean, we had to get rid of him. If you didn't see the last 2 rounds of season 2, Kevin Magnussen in Brazil was in 2nd place on for a massive podium before he bends it going into turn 1. And then in Abu Dhabi, same thing, huge opportunity with safety car luck, immediately bends it, and just we lose out on a solid double points. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So we had to give K-Mac a break. We'll just say that. Let's see. We're gonna hop on board. We'll stay on board with Mick just because I think Pierre does have the pace to get through. But yeah, speaking about Kevin immediately takes Pierre's place in Alfa Romeo and absolutely starts blowing up in that Alfa. Absolutely flying. Why he couldn't do that in our car, I'll never know. It surely wasn't because I really just didn't develop the car at all and gave him a really crap car. But yeah, he's been absolutely killing it in the alpha, so he's getting a little bit of his revenge. I think we're both better off where we are. You know, he wasn't really extracting the most out of the Haas, and we weren't really extracting the most out of him. So as much as we'll like to poke fun at it and be like, K-Mag, you're our rival, I think we're all happy for each other here. As we really need, there we go, Gasly goes P7, Mick up into P14. Mick's quality paces still leaves a lot to be desired, to say the least. But 2 cars into Q2 will be fine, and Pierre will absolutely carry us. And Mick, I just saw it was a rain race, absolutely beautiful. By beautiful, I mean I hate everything about it. So maybe we don't need to worry about, I know, we're working on it, but, you know, we're working on it. Takes time, you know? It takes time.
Copy.
Okay, should be green now.
What, nothing wet or anything, right? Alright, I want to see everyone doing, it looks like everyone is going to be doing a new tire run this lap. So it looks like whatever times people be doing on this lap will probably be the times that we're looking at for their final times. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Going to follow out Leclerc, Alonso, and Bottas out into the second round here. Go and speed this up. We're not super worried. Getting a little bit of a toe from Alonso, we'll absolutely take that. Pierre goes
That sounds
fifth
like someone's
fastest.
gone wide there.
Pierre goes 6th fastest on a used set of tires. Absolutely massive. You have an opportunity. Put you in, coach. You can drive better than Mick. You know, I think F1 on their YouTube channel today put up the highlights of Austria when we had the like the 5 cars that were fighting like through like that one time right towards like the 3/4 mark of the race, like through turn 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looking at that, I feel like everyone always is like, oh, like that was the first moment in a long time where I actually like sat down and really thought about like what would it be like to drive a Formula 1 car, like just in general. And it just like, it sounds like it would be really hard. And so I was like, we were watching that and I was looking at it, thinking about it, and it was just like, it's got to be one of the most insane feelings in the world. It's like, I can only imagine. All right, Pierre, for all the marbles. Seeing a couple of green sectors. Verstappen goes fastest. Very interesting. Pierre goes yellow first. Oh no. Immediately loses 2/10. Immediately loses 2. Oh, Verstappen has pole by the largest of margins. Pierre goes yellow again. The fresh set of softs is going slower. Looks like we have peace. No, Carlos. How fast? Oh, we're already off. Oh, you're off by 1.6 tenths. That's not gonna go well. Wow, Verstappen flying. P7 though, P7, we'll take those. You'll be only thinking about, oh shit, that's G-Force. Yeah, you think you know what G-Force is? Now you'll know what G-Force is.
Haas proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start.
You'll think you'll know what it's like to be slammed against the side of a car until you're actually slammed against the side of a car. Oh, it is gonna rain immediately. It is gonna rain immediately. All right, so this is gonna be a softs. What, a softs? Is that wet? Is it gonna be wet? Can I see? Where's the one? The hards are the slowest by far. almost 5G in every corner. Yeah, I don't think people truly understand like what 5Gs feels like, you know? I don't think people truly understand what that actually feels like at all. Is this gonna be wets or is this gonna be inters? I hate not knowing. We're gonna have to figure this out. I'll leave it as inters. That looks like it might be pushing wets. That looks like it might be pushing wets the whole way. We'll figure it out. But then about, oops. Here we're looking at a medium through the end, something like that. Crasher for Staffen was what, 50 or 60, 50 or 30? I heard 50. I heard 50. I don't know if 50 is correct, but I heard 50. All right, we're gonna look at something like that. We'll do the same here with Mick. Enters till about, what was it? There, then mediums to the end. I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see exactly what this is gonna look like, but we're going balls to the wall off rip here, just because we know it's gonna rain pretty soon. So let's get this bread.
I hope I'm not tempting fate here, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. And there we have Pierre Gasly. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today.
Schumacher.
They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. Will their hard work pay off today?
We're perfectly fine, thank you very much.
All eyes are on the race here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
And it's
Lights out and away we go. All right, immediately. Track is gonna get damp in 12 minutes. I am 28 years old. I don't care. I'm 28. I'm 28 years young. Sometimes I feel definitely at 28 years old. We'll say that. Come on, Mick. Make the move. Get around him. Send it. Send it. Send that a boy. Yeah, how we doing? Send one up the inside. Love to see it. Oh boy. Us and Akon are the only ones on softs. Amazing. Come on, Pierre, make it stick. Thank you.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Is for Paris on hards? Paris is on hards. Why? If you don't mind me asking, what's the huh mean? Alright, DRS just got it enabled. That's fine. Yes, sir. Oh, Mick! Mick, we're doing that? We're just getting left out to dry like that? Because your looks but more like your voice, or maybe you thought you were older than you. I mean, if you want to use the old saying of like an old soul, that's probably not wet weather predicted. Uh-oh. Oh, it's getting wet. All right, we're going to wets, boys. Wets. Let's alter this real quick. Go bang, wets. Did you? Just so we don't forget. It's gonna get wet. Oh shit. Pierre's been on freaking... Alright, let's close the gap. Pierre, close the gap. To 30.5? I mean, that's not that much of a difference. A couple of years, that's not bad. I mean, sound like my wife. She's about to turn 30 in February, and all the time she's like, "I'm so much older than you." It's like, you're really not. Like, you're actually really not.
Safe fuel, safe fuel. Yeah, copy.
You're like 15. It's all good in the hood. Alright, Pierre really needs to get around Perez here, but the problem is he's gonna have DRS anytime we would have an opportunity to go by him. That said, though, it is going to start raining very quickly. I can't keep up with your feelings. I understand that. I do. Alright, I've accepted that we just don't have the straight line speed of the Red Bull, which is kind of to be expected.
There's more rain now, so just watch for slippery conditions.
Alright, I think we have to pit. I think.
Take it easy.
What's the gap here? That's not a lot. Keep an eye on inters. I mean, it looks like it's gonna get wet. Like, it's saying wet.
Okay, happy to lift and coast.
Understood.
I mean, it's gonna be damp, and it's only gonna be damp. I mean, it's gonna be moderate rain. It's gonna get. Now you got me second guessing myself. You actually got me overthinking myself here.
Just need to charge up.
Copy.
We have to pit one of them. We have to pit one of them. I think we have to pit Pierre. I think we have to pit Pierre just to cover off everyone else. The question is it getting wet, or is it it's wet, then it's gonna go to damp again. It's gonna get wet. What you've learned about clouds and moderate rain is enters when you see heavy rain is wet, but yeah, your choice. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. The wet races are always our opportunity to score big points. I don't want to mess this up. Oh God. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Pierre Gasly is going to Inters. We have to pit both of them. Mick, we know this is not your fault. You're going to wets, and you're also double stacking with Pierre with a pit crew that is not that fast. Let's go. It's already happening. It's over. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's over. No. No, we lost. Oh, God damn it. You're not gonna get blamed. You're not gonna. Oh, it's flying. Oh, it's flying. Oh no, it's flying. Uh-oh. Oh, it's flying. No, we can't. How long is it gonna be wet? It's gonna be wet for a while.
No saving required.
Copy.
All right, we can't pit again. We can't pit again. How long? How long? Oh, it's gonna be wet for a while. It's wet right here. It says damp in 10 minutes. I think we have to just suffer through with Pierre and really take advantage of this 7 laps where it might just get into inters. I think we have to suffer through. That's just me. I think we literally just have to suffer through. It's 100 maxed. 100%. Yeah, it should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be. I have pretty much all of those maxed out. I mean, this is gonna be wets for a while. I think we'll leave Pierre out 1 lap. We'll leave him out 1 lap. We'll see what the forecast looks like in a lap. And we'll go from there.
Haas with an overtake.
Yeah, 10 minutes light rain. Unfortunately, 10 minutes is like 10 laps. So we literally may just have to like suffer through. Is everyone, so a bunch of other people went on to inters. There is to be noted. So you'll lose 10 seconds, apparently. I mean, that puts us P10-ish. It is dropping. It is dropping. It does say 1 minute rain though. It might get back down to damp. It might. What a fascinating race. Imagine doing this, but it's real life, and there are real life implications, both monetarily and sportingly. Like, I don't know if I could do that. I think everyone likes to joke on Twitter about being like, haha, I could, you know, be a Ferrari strategist, but like, no, I don't think any of us could be. This is crazy. This year was easy? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say this year might have been pretty easy for Ferrari. Just don't, whatever they say, just don't do that. Oh, we're back to inters, baby. We are back to inters. Let's go. We're flying. There. Yeah, wets really didn't.
The brakes are really poor.
Yeah, copy.
It's a crash. Let's take a look at the replay. Now just focus on the Haas. They're forced wide and they won't be happy at all about that.
Sorry about that. You know, that is what they say. They do say that. They do say that. That's why you don't eat baguettes. Need to see. Still only light rain. Fresh set of enters? Call it a day? Are we sacking Gasly? We are thinking about it. Although, I feel like we need to do we box Mick for enters here? Take advantage of the how about Norris? Oh, Norris! Oh my god! What horrific timing. What horrific timing. Look at this. This is the safety car, by the way. It wasn't from us. It was from this. Oh no, dude. Oh. And he's got chassis damage. Great call. God damn it, Pierre. We should pit Mick here. We should. If this is enters, this is gonna be enters all the way. We need to pit Mick. So here's what we're gonna do. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We are now prioritizing Mick this race because yeah, it's gonna be what's gonna be. What's the gap here? Actually, what is the gap here? We might be able to do this. Mick is 6. Where's Pierre? I'm confused. Oh, is it just not like up? Oh, okay, it hadn't updated. Oh, we have so much time. We have so much time to double stack. It hurts.
Sounds like there's been contact.
I want to see this.
Let's see what happened there. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris.
Oh, he goes wide.
Contact there. Oh, there's chaos on the track.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Oh, did I not? Am I dumb? Did I not? I thought I did. You know what? I didn't. You're right. Where's Mick? Okay. You saved this race, my man. You saved this race. Because holy, I was not paying attention. Whew. Almost made a bad race worse, you know what I'm saying? Whew, sheesh. Not very often Mick gets to pit from the podium spots. Come on, squeeze out into that gap, Mick. Nice. He stays ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Huge.
He's got loads of energy.
As prioritizing Mick gives them all the attention to Gasly. It's too funny. Yeah, well, my heart knows where the majority of our points are going to come from this season, probably. The air comes out in P16 on the grass reasons. All right, let's catch up to the safety car. Hopefully. All right, Mick has got the safety car. Another safety car lap would be lovely.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy.
Happy to push.
Understood.
All right, Pierre, let's catch up. Come on. Oh God. Oh, he didn't make it. That's a rip. That's a rip. All right, Pierre, go on, son. Go on, the lad. All right, we have the freshest inters of anyone in the top 9. Norris and doing both out. Yeah, everyone on inters. It doesn't look like it actually is going to hit wets again. It looks like it might be inters all the way to slicks here, so this might just be the move for a little while. Not a whole lot we can really do here. Make up the inside though. The lad, the king. Go on, son. All right, now let's deploy. Let's catch up to Leclerc here.
Haas with an overtake there.
Attaboy. I have already forgotten that Lewis Hamilton went to Aston Martin, and Mick just drove around him like he was sitting still. Yeah, we're gonna try and time it perfectly. We'll get to slicks first, and try and take advantage of the timing. It's definitely, I mean, it's definitely gonna be mediums to the end. I think we'll be able to push pretty hard. They're not that much slower than softs, and they won't fall off, and we'll be able to go aggressive pretty much the whole time. So here, Pierre's still kind of just hanging on, getting held up by Stroll a little bit. So is Ocon. With making Gasly into the pits, you can win by with making Gasly into the points. True. We're gonna try and time it beautifully. Is what we're gonna do. I think in a perfect scenario, it rains just enough to make the AI think it's gonna get wet again, so they all pit for wets and we stay on inters, and then it only ticks over to like 4.01 millimeters for like 2 laps, and then it drops immediately back down, and then a Haas 1-2 results. Thoughts? Sounds pretty good to me. There's not really a whole lot doing here. It would do us pretty good to see if we can, squeeze by here, Aston. We'll go ahead and deploy to try and close up this gap a little bit.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Just squeeze by here, Strolly boy. And close up this gap. The good news is we've already put 2.5 seconds behind us to Hamilton, so we hopefully don't have to worry too much about getting attacked from behind right now. All right, Pierre has caught up. We will kind of just leave him alone for right now. Honestly, I think right now we're kind of just hanging on. Try not to be too aggressive. Although if Pierre wants to get aggressive, we will welcome it. If we can push on fuel a little bit, just to make sure we're hanging on, continue to push open that gap behind. Beautiful. All right. I think that unfortunately with the rain though, while it does get fun with the strategy, there's not a whole lot we can really do here by just sitting here watching. Kind of just doing us. Stick your nose in there. Oh, what a call. What a call. What a move! Brother, I need the double. Do we dare? Oh, Mick is flying. Alright.
Haas with an overtake.
No. Yellow flag. I dared to dream. Hamilton running wide. I dared to dream that we could have got the double there, but Perez just kind of snuck his nose right back in there. Round the outside. Round the outside. Stick your nose in. We're disappearing. We're gone. We're gone. I've legged it. I'm gone.
An excellent move by Haas.
Immediately put a second behind. We're gone. We're gone. All right, regular. Let's go. Pierre's up, still just hanging out. We're gonna do something similar here with Pierre. The problem is he doesn't have as much ERS. I'm gonna harvest. Oh, I'm gonna harvest a lap with Pierre. We need to rebuild his ERS before we start attacking similarly. So we'll leave it for a lap, and then we'll do the same thing with Pierre and see if we can get him moved up a couple of spots. Let's see. Yeah, they might tip back up into near wet again, but it's still definitely going to be inters all the way, I think, here. Alright, that Red Bull is definitely faster than us in a straight line. Not that we're that surprised by that. Thankfully, we're still in the wet, so there's that. Alright, Pierre. We're gonna do the same thing with Pierre. We're gonna see if we can move Pierre up a couple of spots here if we can. See if we can get him to stick his nose in there at all. That chassis damage might be limiting Pierre more than anything here. Although, thought about sending one around the outside. That would have been impressive. I don't think Pierre I don't think Pierre has the pace to make those moves like that. Mick is being attacked by Pierre or Perez at every moment. We've already lost 3.5 seconds to the front group, but that's okay. It's gonna get dry in 11 minutes, which tells me, yeah, it's gonna be baby rain in 3 minutes, and then that's probably it for the rest of the way. So we're actually doing pretty okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit here. I'll go attack but harvest with both, mainly because we need ERS for when we get back to slicks. We need it. We need it badly. It's coming down to the nitty gritty here. It's actually okay. We're fine.
They've gone wide. We can take a look.
It's probably one of those
now.
baby rounds.
Look at this.
When the track is dropped to one box.
They're forced wide, and there we.
All right, that didn't look that wide, but I suppose. All right, Mick got past. Not too unsurprising. Let's see if we can just kind of hang on here.
Red Bull moved up.
We kind of expected this. We don't have the best pace in regular conditions, let alone just standard looks like. Without using RS, Perez probably gets away from us a little bit here, but we should have pretty... The rain has stopped officially. We're probably looking at maybe 2 to 4, 3 to 5, 2 to 4 more laps before it hits that magical 1 millimeter. I really want to harvest this corner and then back to neutral for both. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it goes. Perfect. Pierre is going to get back to hopefully even on fuel. That would be lovely. Yeah, I know. It's still only lap 28. To be fair, we did lose a lot of time when Pierre crashed and I ran upstairs to sulk for a second. So we have to take that into account. Yeah, I think Pierre's chassis damage is going to keep him from really doing decently here. We just don't have the pace. We're running 122.2s and everyone else above us is running 122s or 121s. All right. Do I dare pit Pierre Gasly right now with the understand? No, we pit Pierre now because he's not looking on for points anyway. So I think we take the gamble with Pierre, put him on slicks now, try and hope he doesn't crash, and hopefully that makes up spots. Or do we wait next lap? We're waiting next lap for Mick regardless, because he has the position to do so. Pierre, yes. Pierre, box. Box, Pierre, box. Will mediums even make it from here is my next question. Yeah, well, no. Oh God. Just. You think hards? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, hards. And then we can push once it gets dry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Box for hards. Go. All right, Mick. Box also for hards. Yeah. Let's do it. We'll see if anyone else takes the risk. It does not look it. Oh, it's gonna hit one before Pierre even gets out of the pits. All right, this might be on. This might be on for Pierre.
DRS is enabled.
This might be on for Pierre here because it is under 1. It is technically dries, and he is the only one on slicks. Although he is, you know, well over 50 seconds behind. 45 seconds behind. So he is gonna make up a lot of ground, but I don't think we had the gap we were hoping to be able to do this. I know it seems like the perfect situation where they'll box 1. No one else boxed. Oh my god. No one else boxed. Oh, it's on. The Haas master plan. All right, Pierre, go. Pierre, push. Pierre, push. Mick, push. All right, we're gonna make up. We're not catching the leaders, but we're likely gaining definite points positions here. Mick didn't know where to go. Oh, look at him fly up the board. We're flying. That's the fastest lap, Pierre. All right. Not everyone boxed. And they boxed for mediums. Interesting. An interesting development. Pushing everywhere.
Some lift and coast will help that.
Okay, so I haven't seen the pushing on cold tires thing matter that much. Does it actually matter in this game? I very rarely, I feel like, have seen that many downsides to just pushing off the rip. AKA, I don't remember like too many instances of on lockups. Okay, that's fair. Mick Schumacher, fastest lap. All right, Mick, let's catch him. Here, back in the points, by the way. Stick behind Bottas? Oh, that's true. DRS, true. True, true. All right, we're chilling. We are big chilling. Here, still in 10th. Still running 3/10 behind everyone else. Mediums don't last till the last lap, so hards will be faster. Fair. You know, but it's so tempting to just want to push now, you know? It's so tempting. You really need to see some, like, good laps from Pierre here. Still just kind of hanging out behind Valtteri. Still have DRS. Beautiful. Still running one. We're losing 4/10 a lap here. Alonso's about to be on us. Pierre might not be it. Pushing is the wrong answer. I believe it. Oh, Mick, don't lose DRS. Please. Please. Please, please. Mick, we need DRS as long. No DRS. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Ocon running wide. Not really in our race. Don't really care. I think Pierre and his little incident on this corner might be his downfall for points here, because he just does not have the pace in pushing clean air. Yeah. Here, we'll push fuel. We'll push DRS in straight. Mick doesn't have the pace to not, and we have no ERS is the problem.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Yeah, Alonso beats Gasly.
We need to charge it.
Fine.
Copy.
Let's go, Pierre. Stick with him. There's a large gap between all of these spots. Pierre is catching Mick. Mick is losing touch to Yeah, losing big touch. Ooh, Pierre, go on, son, the lad. No. I think Mick is good for points here. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Our car's acceleration is booty. We know it. We are aware of it. You have to build up some ERS again. I don't know what it is about Imla and ERS, but it just does not hold at all around here. Beautiful. We're gonna try the same thing with Mick here. Try and keep him behind to see if we can get away with potentially putting him on the light tires. We're gonna try and build up as much of a tire delta as we can get here. Oh no, the PC. R.I.P. PC. R.I.P.C. He's back though. Rip the PC. Rip it up into pieces here. All right, we've got both of them just kind of chilling out behind faster drivers. We're trying to see if we can get away with running in light tires and then using ERS and fuel pushing to stay within DRS and just kind of get dragged along this way. It's just how it worked. Mick doesn't have the pace. So Perez caught up. You mean 7? Yeah, it's a whole thing. We're slow, basically. We're very slow. Our car is just not fast in a straight line. That's always been our problem. You beauties. I don't know, the medium tires are kind of surviving. This might be extremely tough to make this work. Ooh, come on, Mick. Stay there. Stay there, big boy. I was just trying to... I don't know. The hard tires are definitely going to make it. But it looks like the mediums might not be having much of an issue either, comparatively. Battle onto the softs. That's a move. This is the problem. Our car's acceleration is booty. Very, very booty. Really unfortunate, to be honest. Sorry, my father texted me. Let me do this real quick. How we doing? Mick still within a second. Love it. Pierre also still within a second. Love it. We are entirely just getting dragged along right now. Who's a bit ERS? Mick doesn't have ERS. This is the problem.
We have low battery.
We are aware you have low battery. We'll leave it on for when he gets it a bit. Yeah, we have 0. This is the problem. Mixed pace compared, at least our car compared to the Red Bull is nominal. We'll use the little bit that we got. I'll try and do a bit of harvest neutraling here a bit. Harvest deploy, but for the most part, our car in a straight line is really slow and the Red Bull is not. This has always been our problem. It's a problem we're trying to fix. Look at that. Immediately. Uh-oh. 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 We need to catch up. We need to catch up right now. Let's go, Mick. We need to close the gap. We need to close the gap. Yes, we are aware. Look at that. A quarter of a second coming out of the chicane. A quarter of a second. A quarter of a second coming out of that chicane. The Red Bull is a rocket ship. It is a rocket ship in a straight line. It's, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No ERS, no push, no aggressive tires. Gone. Gone. He's gone. It's ridiculous. Oh, let's go, Gasly. I didn't even tell you to do anything. Ooh, Gasly is very far behind. Gasly, you just keep doing you. Look at that. 2 seconds in a lap. Gone. He is gone. 3/4 of a second in a lap to where we were. To the start of the lap. Gone. He's gone. Here. I left you to your own devices for a reason.
Look at that! They've run wide.
Well, I think there goes Pierre's shot at points.
Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
That's probably the chassis damage right there. Showing its head right there. And look at that. Leclerc's already caught up half a second in 2 laps. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I think Pierre's chassis damage is gonna hold us back on this one, but Mick likely gonna be battling for a couple of points because the Ferrari is also stupidly fast, because of course it is. I'll say we're just gonna do this a little bit, speed this up because we know it's gonna happen. Look at that, 2 seconds. The only thing that might save us is
We're not okay on fuel.
Is if Danny Rick decides to start fighting, and that slows them down a little bit. But the tire situation is starting to move into our favor a little bit. Metal pits. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we need to break that DRS. Mick, we need to break it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because the Ferrari is a rocket ship too! The Ferrari and the Red Bull are rocket ships in this game. They are literally have rockets strapped to the back of them. It's ridiculous. Look at that. It's incredible. This is the type of, I mean, we need, what is it? What year was it? 2007? 10, 11, 9. The McLaren Ferrari scandal. We need one of those. We need those designs in our office on Monday so we can then strap a rocket ship to the back of the Haas and maybe we'll be able to keep up with them. It's ridiculous. I think mediums might have been the play. Not a whole lot we can really do about it now, but I think methinks they might have been the play. The hard compound just does not have the pace, but of course neither do we. Although passing around Imola is a whole thing. I mean, yeah, it's a combination of things. It's our car, it's Mick. Honestly, I think a lot of it is the car. Our car is still not great. It's honestly probably punching a little bit above its weight right now, considering where it's at on the field. So I think this is a product more of the car being shit and Mick not being the best on individual lap pace as well. So with Leclerc in front, it's you're playing with a car that's first all the time. You don't know what a bad car does on these kind of yeah. Our car is not the best, and so we're definitely fighting. We're punching up a lot right now. We are definitely punching up. Leclerc is definitely getting by here, by the way. There's no shot he doesn't in any universe. Yeah, probably Ricardo as well. No, Mick moves the inside to defend, goes around the outside. Yep, jump change.
Ferrari advance the race position.
We gotta charge. Hey Sean, this is season 3. We are in the midst of the beginning of season 3, so it's still relatively early. We're doing our best, and it's doing something. We have a shit car and a decent-ish driver. Yeah, so the first 2 seasons we kept Mick and Kevin primarily just because of how they finished season 1, except for in the end of season 2 Kevin really dropped the ball. So we dropped Kevin, picked up Pierre, because Mick also started to pick it up. He ended up getting P5 in Abu Dhabi at the end of the second season too, so that was the whole thing. And so we ended up picking up Pierre, who was off of his contract with Alfa Romeo. Looks like we're getting P8 here, which honestly is pretty good for Mick, so definitely not complaining. And hey, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. And so we pick up Pierre to kind of lead the team, and he's been it a few times in good positions, and so it has been a whole thing. And yeah, there's been some fun moves. Hamilton to Aston Martin is definitely not one I expected to see when we went into the season, but here we are. Yet here we are. Yeah, Pierre, you should. You're literally the reason why we didn't get double points today, because at the beginning of the race in the wet, you decided to lock up and bash into the wall and damage your car. So whose fault is it really? Whose fault is it really? 4 points though, solidifying P5 in the championship. What do you hope for next season? In real life, I hope to see a 3-way battle for the title. That would be very fun. Kind of how yeah, 2023 F1 season. Yeah, I think it would be really fun to see a 3-way fight for the top. This past season was actually my first season watching F1 in real life, so that was very fun. Although it did kind of turn into just watching Red Bull win all the time, but it was still fun. So next season, I'm excited just to one, watch a whole season, and two, I'm hoping to see Merc kind of get their stuff together, and we'll see what happens with Ferrari, because that's always very exciting to see what they end up doing every week. And I'm curious to see what happens with Red Bull and their penalties, but I'm very excited to see a lot of things. But yeah, I think we got all our sponsor bonuses, right? We did. Beautiful, little extra money in the bank. On to the next one. Design complete. New rear wing in the bag. Let's see. Our helipad's in poor condition. We can't have that. We can't have that at all. But yeah, here's all of our stuff. Apparently 7 million for the hospitality area. This is why I haven't done that one yet. But I have a lot of stuff upgraded max. Might actually do this one. Any teams you would like to see improvements outside of the top 3? I would love for Haas not to be an embarrassment every week, it feels like. As an American, I would love to see Haas not be what they are. That would be amazing. Besides Haas, I'm excited to see what Williams looks like next year, because I feel like Albon did really good at getting the most out of that car this year. So I'm excited to see what he can do next year. I'm looking forward to seeing what Piastri and McLaren can do with Danny Rick gone. Sad, but excited to see what happens with that. Alpine is going to be an interesting follow. Oh yeah, dude, trust me, I am well aware. I am well aware of the Haas management, so I would love to see them do well. History is yet to show that they are capable of doing so, but hey, you never know. Let's see what I say. Alpine looks fun. Alpine could be a good one to follow. Who else am I missing? Alonso to Aston Martin is going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if he can actually pull that team up a little bit, like Seb probably thought he was going to do, but just couldn't. Williams, you think it'll be better, but you think they'll still be last? Yeah, I could see that. I think I'm more just interested to see if they can be a little more competitive now that they got rid of Latifi, because Albon had some pretty decent results and a pretty bad car. Either that or Latifi was just actually that bad. You never know. But I'm interested just to see what Logan Sargent can do. Also American biased on that front. Yeah. Nick DeVries. I'm very interested to see what he can do with AlphaTauri. I'm honestly excited for a lot of the really the new guys that are coming in. I hope Aston gets better. I would love to see a tighter midfield and then a grouping at the top that isn't so top heavy. Dude, AlphaTauri had a nightmare of a season, apparently. Like, actually. They apparently slid so far back. Like I said, this was my first year watching it in real life, and so it was crazy to see, apparently, the issues they had. 2-6, sure. Alright, we have... When's the new ATR period start? Oh, literally in a week. Cool. Yeah, they were crazy. The fact that Gasly got moved to Alpine, I'm very excited for, because I think he needed to get out of the Red Bull system so badly. So I'm excited to see what he can do. Gasly's up to an 86. What he can do outside of the Red Bull family. And then... go with adaptability, wet levels. Sure. Alessandro Senelli, high speed downforce. Sure. Alpine, you don't think it will end well? Poor team management and the driver pairing, you don't think it'll end well? Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm going to keep harping on it. As a first-time watcher of F1, watching the way they handled the Piastri situation was incredible. From just a pure, unadulterated, just can't look away at the dumpster fire type of way. Because I remember when they woke up, 3.2? so much, but we need that weather. We need it. Yeah, so that's the most interesting part. Once you kind of see how it played out and you understand like what happened and like why it happened. Like Alonso left because they wanted to give him a 1-year contract to warm up the seat for Piastri, and they were going to give him to Williams for a year, and then they want him back and all this stuff. And Alonso just went, nah. Alonso went, nah, I'm leaving. Good luck with that. And then Piastri hit him with the Lamau you thought. And so it was just a fascinating development. Yeah, so here's where our car's at. Our dirty air stuff pretty decent. Our everything else not great. This is the thing that gets us the most. Our acceleration is horrific. Horrific. All right, we need to see what we got going on here. We have some chassis, we have front wings, we have rear wings. We need to make some rear wings. We have a little bit of everything. We are currently making rear wings. We are making chassis, we are making rear wings, we are developing side pods and suspension. I'm making rear wings. I need to start a new thing. All right, I'm gonna do a design. Reliability shit. Yeah, their reliability was woof, to say the least. It was not good. I can do math. 1.9. Yep. Divided by 4. I want to focus on no. What do I want to focus on? I need to get our cornering just in general better. Go low speed performance. That actually is god tier. Holy. What does high speed look like? Now we're gonna go. Ooh. You saw what Ocon said about Alonso in his latest interview? Yes. Oh my god. Talk about burning every bridge imaginable. Imagine. That's some implication for sure. 3 milli in the bag. All right, keep going. Does he even know what he's saying? Who knows? I think he knows. Okay, here's the thing. I think he knows exactly what he's saying. The real question is it facts? Because it may not be facts. It might be the big problem here. So, who knows? But regardless, Miami Grand Prix, our trip back to the USA. Miami incoming. Let's go to race weekend. Again, try and keep the ball rolling a little bit. Get some more. Let's get some good points going.
We're in the state.
All right, I'm gonna start practice 1, and I got it pee so bad, so we're gonna do that while I let practice 1 go. But you don't hate the dude, but does he know he got more points because of Alonso DNF? Yeah, that's it. Yes, very true. There were plenty of times where probably should have been a little more idealistic on exactly where and how you want to talk about your former teammates a little bit. All right, good. Oh, we also need to put practice components in because we are starting to do that now. Sure. 20 laps, sure. We are gonna take a new. Well, we're gonna leave this on. That's the same. We're gonna take a new engine this week. We're gonna take a new engine this week, so we're going to do that accordingly. All right, practice 1. Let's get it. You're a huge Alonso fan, so you'll only focus on him. And let Stroll does his own shit stuff. Yeah, I am gonna be fascinated. I'm gonna be fascinated to see how he does with Lance Stroll as a teammate. It's going to be incredible to watch, and I am here for it. But okay, I'm gonna run to this real quick. I'll be right back. You guys are in charge. Make sure nothing bad happens. I'll be right back.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Yellow flag 15, yellow 15.
Yeah, copy.
All right, we're back in one times. Someone give me the rundown. What'd I miss? I obviously missed something. Bad,
What's
huh?
your thoughts on
Yeah,
coming
that
in
sounds
or
alright.
doing any more?
Alright, it looks like I missed stuff.
Something weird just happened.
Copy that.
Go past Martin does get better next season with the momentum. Look for France to the season. That's true. They did finish pretty well, all things considered.
How does it feel?
It's a real mess.
Copy.
They were last, the only team with no points after round 3 in Australia. That's true. They did have a very, very good finish to the season. They had a very good season. Into the season, I'll say that. Yeah, they are definitely in a good position to be trying to
Copy that.
continue the momentum train.
You can help me.
Yes, Pierre, we will help you. 45%, huh? And I always struggle severely with this. Trying to find that balance. Let's go with that. Softs. That's 20 laps. Mick. Let's try something like that. 20 laps, new tires, confirm. Unfortunately, lost on the tiebreaker to Alpha for 6 with 55 because Bottas did finish 5th in Imola. Yeah, Alpha had a really good start to the year and really bad end of the year, so makes sense. Glad they're able to finish off the season in double points in Abu Dhabi. True. Factual. Still need to stop getting. Oh my god, the strategy they gave Seb in Abu Dhabi was criminal. Like, should have been locked up forever. Criminal. The one stop they put him on was horrific. Yeah, if they can get over Perez crashing, if they can get over giving Lance the preferred strategies, then I think they have a really good shot at a really good season. So pretty good if I do say so myself. Car parts knowledge almost to 100%. Love it. Not just, yeah, no, not just Abu Dhabi. That's just the most recent example. Yes, that too. Yes. Brazil was another one that was just so maddening to watch. Like you could just see it coming, and it's just like they absolutely left him out to dry in Brazil as well. Another just great example of Aston Martin's. You know, we always want to harp on Ferrari strategy and the mistakes they make. I don't think people were giving Aston Martin a hard enough time considering the strategies they were giving Seb there down the stretch. Yes, that was like P5, like well up there. Well, they also had, and this wasn't necessarily strategy, but they had the horrific pit stop at the US Grand Prix where he was in the box for like 12 seconds or something like that.
Checkered flag is now out.
It was, he was running like P2 and probably would have come out like P5 again there, except they give him like a 15-second pit stop or something like that and just absolutely punted him down the order. I was at that race and it was bad. I was heartbroken, horrifically so. Sure. I can tell you that Fernando won't stay quiet and it will be vocal. yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Fernando's response to these allegations. Very interesting to see what he has to say. I think it'll be very insightful as compared to everyone else. It'll be very interesting. This is what has to just make the results look worse. True.
Ready to check, okay?
Oh, it's gonna rain too, isn't it?
Should be green now.
Apparently not. Cool. It'll be fascinating. Next year is gonna be a fun year in Formula One. I can feel it. I can just feel it. Oh, I forgot to put on the new stuff. I need to do that.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Try and remember to do so when they come back in. Come on. We're Practice is always my least favorite part about this game. It's like, it's so boring. There's nothing going on. You're kind of just waiting. %86 for Mick. Love to see it. Pierre 76, up a little bit. Pull Pierre in here. Beauty, beauty, beauty. You beauty. Perfect. Spear will run till the end. I think he's almost done with his run. Perfect timing.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
There's been a crash. Ricardo though crashing. Alright, Mick, what can we do for you? Oh, 3 optimals. Oh, let's go, dude. And what can I even change here that's gonna like... like that, maybe? Something like that.
We've just had a crash on the track.
Doing crashing. Yep, make a run to the end. Perfect. Sixth fastest on soft tires. Beautiful. Great, 90%. 90% for Pierre Gasly. So coming down to the end here. Yeah, minor gearbox wear. Looks like we're also taking a new gearbox this week, which is totally fine. We have plenty to spare.
Tricky.
Copy.
Bring it home, Mick. Bring it home. Perfect. 90 and something.
Hello and thank you for
Welcome to the last day here. We will be simming FP3 like we have been. See if we can make any improvements here. 92 and 95. Let's go. All right. First things first. New engine. Very exciting. Fresh gearbox. What was it that we just made? It's not side pods. It's not chassis. It's not the front wing. It's the rear wing. We don't have anything else new to put on, do we? I don't believe so. We do not. We probably should have been using that that new rear wing all practice sessions, but hey, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do? Perfect. On to qualifying.
Ready, check.
I squeeze and make out of here. Squeeze Gasly into this gap. Mick should have a decent amount of free air. He might catch Kevin on the back straight, which is fine. Exactly where you want to be nabbing him. Let's go, Mick. Mick, P2. I have not. Oh, Pierre caught up to Sonoda. Yuki. He does go fastest, though. Faster than a Ferrari. Oh, sheesh, we're flying. We're flying. You might be able, depending on what the rest of these times look like, we might be able to get away with leaving Pierre in the garage. Maybe even Mick too, because some of these lap times are not great. Although I don't think we necessarily worry too much about Mick's gonna fall down the order here a little bit as the fastest people. Pierre is legitimately top of the board right now. We're gonna send Mick out again. But do we though? Do we actually need to though? We're gonna send Mick out again. We're gonna send Mick out again. Pierre is staying in. We'll hop on board. Pierre legitimately top of the table right now. Not something we say all the time. We will hop on board here with Mick. Final lap here of Q1. I think what we will do is if we see that he's going to be safe, we'll abort his lap and try and save these tires as much as we can. See if we can get a good banker lap in next session. Pierre is complete. Top of the table, Pierre Gasly. Things you love to see. You're gonna see some times start to roll in. Doohan does not improve. Sainz does improve, but not enough. Verstappen goes fastest by 400ths. Mick on his way down. Mick is through. Mick is through. Stop. Mick, you are through. Abort this lap, Mick. Abort this lap. Box. Try and save that set of tires as much as we can. Get a decent banker lap. No point in risking it should it come to it. It does say it's gonna rain. I'm going to leave the fresh softs on for now, but if we see it's not going to rain immediately, then we will switch. The first thing we're gonna do is check
Radio check. Radio
the track. It's gonna rain immediately. It is gonna rain immediately. Literally, get out and set a time, boys. Get out and set a fresh tire run time. All right, now start raining, please. All right, start raining. Start raining. Start raining. Let's go. Oh, it's huge. Oh, it's huge. The brain. The big brain on this guy. Ferrari. A Ferrari is potentially out, and a Red Bull. The big brain on this boy. Oh, we're through. 2 cars, Q3. Here we go. Not even gonna watch. Literally not even worried about it. Put me through to Q3 right now, please. Thank you very much.
Checkered flag is now out.
See you later. Goodbye. Ciao. Ciao. A Red Bull and a Ferrari out. Oh. Oh, the dream. Oh, the dream. Supposedly 84 versus 84. Same. Cool. Oh, the dream. The absolute dreamiest of dreams. Oh, same thing. Same thing. Same. Oh, no. Fresh set. Fresh set. Same thing. Go. Go.
Rain, all clear.
Yeah.
Hooray. I guess we'll hop on board with one of them, considering this might be one of the few laps we actually do this time around. Purple.
Oh, they've run wide.
Verstappen running wide. Pierre going purple, purple. Oh, Pierre's flying. Bang. Bang. It can start raining now. Where's all this rain that's supposed to be coming down? Huh? Let's go. Pierre Gasly, pole position. Pierre Gasly, pole position. Mick just could not. I think Mick was fighting with Verstappen, and that's what caused him to lose 1.8. Oh no, it was also him running wide. I forgot. Pierre Gasly is on pole position. We're the best. We're gonna win a championship. It literally doesn't matter. We're not going out. It literally doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. We want to watch Charles Leclerc? Let's watch Charles Leclerc try and beat us on Insers. Lamau. Couldn't be me. Pierre Gasly's on pole position. Coming through. Back stretch. Cross the, oh, you didn't get an improve? Oh no, what a shit. Pierre Gasly, pole position, Miami Grand Prix. Haas on pole. Let's go. And Mick starting P5. Mick could have gone faster, let's be honest. But
Drivers are strapping themselves
what a
in,
day.
ready for race day.
The big winners of qualifying were certainly Haas. Now it's on them to demonstrate that they can finish strongly in the race.
I know we gotta prove that we can do this. All right, first things first. Show me compound performance. All right, mediums and hards are about the same. Mediums and hards are about the same. Softs about 4 to 5 tenths a lap quicker. So keep that in mind. It feels like a pretty bog standard one stop. It feels like a lot of the field will probably be doing this one stop though. Says it's faster. I think I like the idea of putting Pierre on the faster strat. And so we shall. We're gonna get, oh, okay, we did. Oh, I thought I forgot for a second, then I got a little scared, a little worried. All right, we're not gonna overthink it. We're not gonna overthink it. We're overthinking it. We're overthinking it. We can't do that. We gotta learn to trust ourselves. Let's go. Miami Grand Prix on the way. Pole
The drivers are
position,
now taking
Kevin
position on the
Magnussen.
grid, and it's looking like a cloudy day. And there we have Pierre Gasly. He won today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that position.
We gotta take advantage of this position or else we might be screwed.
And this is it.
It's not gonna like rain
The
or anything, is
Miami
it?
Grand Prix.
It didn't say it was gonna rain.
It's lights out.
I
And
also,
away we
I
go.
literally forgot he was on pole. Also, we're checking this real quick. No? Okay, cool. I forgot he was on pole, so we should literally just be deploying off rip. Here we go, baby. Here we go, Pierre. Let's get this bread. We're gonna leave Pierre to his own devices for a little bit. We're gonna keep an eye on Mick, see what Mick can do here on this first lap. Mick thinking about going, oh, the switchback to the inside. Let's go, Mick up into fourth. Make it stick, Mick, make it stick.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Let's go. We're gone. We're flying. We are flying. Can we even get away with doing? I don't think so, but can we even get away with this? No, we can't. That's fine. We just need to put a little bit of space between us. How did we already lose 1.3 seconds to Leclerc ahead? As Mick here. Uh-oh. See if we can close up that gap, Mick. Let's see if we can close up that gap.
DRS will be active.
All right, all right, all right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nick is in DRS. Beautiful. Pierre is off on his own. What strategies are we looking at here? Looks like it's, I mean, pretty much everyone's starting on mediums or hards. Not too surprising. The real question will be whether or not we see very many 2 stops in this one versus the long 1 stop that we are doing with Mick. I'm hoping that by doing the faster strategy here with Pierre, that'll come back and allow us to, you know, be on the faster tire at the end as compared to, you know, everyone else. So we'll see what we can do here. Long way to go here in Miami, Florida. The good news is it looks like Leclerc and Bottas are fighting still, although that DRS training each other up is going to come back to bite us before too long, more than likely. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Although Mick is one of those, so that will be there for us should we need it. But as of right now, we are honestly kind of just chilling. We will hop on board here with Mick as he is a bit more in the thick of it. Woo, Mick! Oh, we're flying.
We have low batteries.
Mick up into P3. A beaut. Still within DRS range, exactly where we need him to be. Yep, force Charles offline, force him to defend. Somewhere. Where is it? Can you see everyone's? Yeah. It's like pretty much everyone is on used stuff. Charles is on a used gearbox now. That's good for us, and a used engine. Carlos is as well. So is Norris. Verstappen has not changed as well. Bottas is on a used gearbox now. And we are on freshies. We're on fresh everything. We really need to take advantage of this if we can. Here's pushed that gap up to 3 seconds. Things you love to see. It also looks like Mick was able to hold on to P2. Yes. Gonna try and see if we can, you know, do what we can here to use Mick to our advantage. Allow Pierre to stretch. Oh, don't back out. Fine. We did manage to get 4 more tenths
and Ferrari just gained a place.
out of that, which is exactly what we needed. And we actually got a handful of corners to harvest as well. Good DRS here. This fighting should continue just to slow them down. allowing Pierre to drive off into the distance. I might honestly do a bit of deploying here with Pierre. Keep things fresh, keep things going. Keep that push everlasting. Mick going down the inside, all the way down the inside. He's gonna have to go the long way around here. Woo, too wide through the chicane. Holy. Not exactly what you expect to see there. Mick though is going back through that. Oh, Russell dives or Bottas dives all the way to the inside there. Mick.
Haas with an overtake there.
It's fine. Yep. That's fine. Continue on our merry way. Doing what we gotta do.
The brakes are really poor.
Yeah!
Coffee.
He did the same fucking
Oh, there's
thing.
a crash.
He did the same thing. I forgot to change his.
Box, box, box. Push more.
Copy.
Oh, here's fucking Pierre. Oh, and that fucked Mick too. Oh god, dang it, dude. Did we? Oh, we did. Oh, thank God, dude. Wow, they already. Oh my God, dude. Our brakes cannot be that bad, right? And yeah, you were driving an Alpha Tauri at the start of this. There's no way that that's worse than this. Man.
Red Bull moved up.
You know what? This is my fault. This is my fault.
Okay, energy's good.
Okay.
I put way too much bad karma into the universe saying we were gonna win a championship. That was it. That's what it was. I said we were gonna win a championship, and here we are. Here we are! What is wrong with us?
They've gone wide.
Dude, Arkahar cannot be this poor, right? Oh, we're getting overtaken by hard tires. Oh, we're getting overtaken by 2 hard tires.
Alpine just advanced.
Dude, we can't be this bad, right? Like, we just can't. Like, it just doesn't make sense, right? Oh my God, dude. He's 19 seconds behind. He is 19 seconds behind. I need to see what lap time he runs here. 1:34.3. He's running a second and a half faster than the Williams. I mean, we're just gonna leave him. We're literally just gonna leave him alone. Managed to harvest a couple of laps here with Mick, thankfully. So he'll have plenty of ERS to work with as we move forward here. Just like really? I mean, like, come on. Yeah. You do any damage to anything else? Doesn't look like it. Oh man, that's very frustrating. We put him, we're in such a good position. Why does it also have to be us? Like, why is it gotta be us? Why can't it be literally anyone else? I mean, we're still in a really good position, but at the same time, it's just like, what are we doing? Paris pits. That looks like a two-stop. Brother. I'm legitimately extremely frustrated. God, there's just no reason that that should have happened like that. Like, at all. They're currently running in 7th. Ricardo and Sainz are behind us, fighting.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Here overtook Lewis. Okay. Come out on the hards. Need to see what kind of lap times we're running here comparatively. $35 knots. Oh yeah, so long until we catch up to the next group. He's running 2.8 seconds faster than Stroll. Pain, suffering. It's all we know. It's all we know at Haas. It's all we know. Pain and suffering. You're what? 4.7 off of the leaders. Kind of hanging out here in P7 land.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race
Hamilton
position.
overtakes Gasly. He overtakes us as we were dragging him forward. Yes! It was horrific. We started on pole. We were 4 seconds ahead of the rest of the entire field, and he bends it immediately on lap like 12. We were 4.5 seconds clear of everyone before he locked up right here. Bend it, terminal front wing, chassis damage, rinse, repeats from exactly what happened last time. It's frustrating. Apparently, I guess I'll just go F myself, considering I'm trying to get a team for the future. And we're locking up and breaking front wings at literally every opportunity. But I'll point this out. Mick isn't doing that. It's just Pierre. It's literally just the guy we came in to lead the team. Yeah, Kevin is having a great time right now. Running in P4, chilling, hanging out. And here we are fighting for P7 as Pierre bins it again from the lead. Frustrating. Kevin is having a big old laugh right now. Yeah, he's laughing at all of us. He's laughing at all of us, let's be honest. But you know what? We're still on for decent points here. Pierre can still fight his way back up the field a little bit. I mean, he's running faster than everyone ahead of him. I mean, he ran a 134 or 133.6, which is faster than everyone up here. So, I mean, they're catching up. He's outside the pit window of the leaders, but he's within the pit window of, you know, P10. So he's going to be on a very different strategy than everyone else at this point. I mean, honestly, we'll probably put him on pretty much the same strat we had him on, except it's just very different at this point. Bottas pitting, interesting. Oh, I guess we are literally right there. We probably should box this lap, Mick. Laughing mainly at Gunther. Yeah, he probably is laughing at Gunther kind of a lot, probably. Would not be surprised in the slightest. All right, Mick is pretty much where he's going to be at for pretty much the rest of the way here. We'll stay on Mick mainly because I'm still mad at Pierre, and so I don't think he deserves the screen time right now. Mick is going to definitely get held up in the pits. No, he didn't. Beautiful. I'm out right behind K-Mag. Let's deploy a little bit here and see if we can close this gap a little bit with tires that everyone go to. Everyone's on the hards. Makes sense. See if we can get back into DRS range. Feels like Mick is delivering the points and Pierre just costing the team more money. It definitely, I mean, yeah, I know for sure. It's definitely that. Okay, perfect. It's the exact opposite of what we wanted, which was Pierre to come in and get all the points and kind of carry Mick along. But it's going the exact opposite. And that's now Mick is the one who's slow and slow and steady, getting good points, and Pierre is the one fighting from the back with a damaged car. So yeah, Mick versus K-Mag right here. We'll see what yields here. People who started on the hard still, yeah, they still have to pit. So this is their stop. We'll make up a handful of positions here. Back up into decent spots, points wise. Back up into P8. Pierre, all of a sudden, back into the points, but does have to stop again. So I might run him on aggressive deploy here for a little bit. All right, we'll watch Pierre for briefly to try and create a little separation behind to Alonso. And try and cut into this gap ahead as much as we can here. Still a couple of people ahead who need to pit. Russell, Ocon. Russell into the pits. Ocon into the pits. Gas flop. I mean, it's not too terribly far off. This race isn't over. It's definitely gotten a lot harder. He set the fastest lap with a broken car. We'll take those. Get out ahead of the pitters. Thank you. Doing pretty okay. Likely Ocon onto new mediums. Yeah, Gasly and Ocon here. We'll see a preview of real life here in a moment, I'm sure. I'm gonna try and use Pierre to protect mixed race at all costs. Should it come to that. He said as Ocon just goes around him immediately. I mean, I guess to be fair, we are on old hard tires as compared to him on his fresh medium tires. Although the hards and the mediums, at least in terms of the reports, didn't prove to be too different by about a tenth and a half. So realistically, we should be able to hold on with DRS here. Presumably. Well, Gunther, you signed this dude instead of me. Facts. I did think about Esteban. I nabbed Esteban on one of my other saves, and he's been doing pretty well over there. It's just, Pierre's contract was ending. We got him for relatively cheap-ish, and so we thought we kind of got a steal. So we're trying. We're doing our best, that's for sure. Honestly, at this point, a safety car would be beautiful for Pierre here. Fernando has a cheap contract. Does he really? I can't remember. I think I scouted him, but didn't really look and see what his contract actually looked like. I have to look at that. He's still at Alpine here, so I mean, he must have signed at least a new contract a little bit. What do these last laps look like here? I mean, we're running just as fast as everyone else, almost. I don't know. He only asked like 5.6 when you get him first time. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Still just hanging out. Where's that at? 24 seconds in the pits. I mean, we're looking at coming out here. I mean, there's no universe in which we stretch these hards to the end. There's absolutely no chance that we can one-stop Pierre here when we pitted on lap 12 for hards. There's just no way. So we're gonna have to stop again. I think the only thing we might be able to get away with is if we try and extend for softs. I mean, we might.
Haas with an overtake.
I think it's worth the risk. Hey, Minka. Kevin, let's go. I think it's worth the risk just for a safety car, because I mean we have to pit again, and once we pit, I mean we're coming out down here, so we're gonna try and extend Pierre as long as we can and see if we can get a lucky safety car down the stretch. You saw a streamer in season 2 of his Williams save. He got Alonso on a 2-year contract worth about 7.5 mil each season. That is very affordable. That is actually very, very affordable. That's definitely not something to sneeze at. Oh, speak of the devil. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Was it a crash ahead? Science.
Yellow
Joe.
flag.
Let's have a look. Now let's
Joe
watch this.
crashing.
The Alfa Romeo involved in this one.
A spin into the wall. Yep.
And there we
That's
see
rip.
the crash.
Rip Joe. Rip. No safety car. L plus cringe plus ratio plus I fell off. Unfortunate. Mick, you're doing a great job. A great job, Mick. The medium runners have not really been able to break into that top group, which is kind of nice to see, for being honest. A welcome sight. Let's check in over here on Mick and see what we got going on. Potentially thinking about going around the outside of Verstappen. Does not. Fernando was smashing it in the Williams. I was in season 2 of his Williams. I mean, it's not bad. Bit of clean air. Oh, thought about sending one up the inside there. All right, Mick, we'll leave you to that. Pierre here still just hanging on to Esteban Ocon. Exactly what we need him to. If we don't get a safety car by the time we have to get on softs, I think we literally are just going to try and go for a fastest lap. And that's going to be Pierre's contribution to the team today. Fernando got like 2 wins, 1 third place, currently 5th in the driver's standings after just 10 races. That's pretty good. Some might say that's really good. I think we might, well, in my theory, it's like go with the youth. I think as Haas also is in a ploy of realism, I think going with youth makes sense for Haas, especially going for after someone like Gasly. Gasly in real life would absolutely never go to Haas as of right now, but who knows? Then you got another AlphaTauri save featuring Gasly and Zhou. Gasly and Zhou I feel like would be a good combo. Zhou's that young guy who is looking pretty decent. Woo! Pierre, sticking the nose in. Has to back out, unfortunately. Well, it looks like Russell's finally caught up a bit to those ahead, so that's pretty neat. May get a moment here to kind of attack if we can. Currently leading standings in Zhou 4th. Wow. Pretty good. Ooh, not what I meant. Not what I meant. It looks like the mediums are finally starting to come into their own. We're kind of still just hanging out with our 43% hards. Nick still hanging on exactly where he's been. Let's speed this up a little bit. As long as we stay within DRS with Pierre, I think that's exactly where we want to be. Although we do still. Whoa, 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 Pierre. Oh, we lost it. Oh, it's over. It's over. I look away for 2 seconds, Pierre. I look away for 2 seconds and you go and do this to me. This is the thanks I get for not binning you literally right now. Yeah, the version I have in this save is definitely a lot more akin to Gasly in real life for sure. Mick still holding on strong. Love to see it. Actually, though, Mick may have a potential opportunity here. Perez, no DRS. Looks like an opportunity here.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Yup. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Copy.
Oh, go on, son. Go on, Mick the lad. Around the outside? No, not enough. Not enough. Not enough. That was a little greedy. Ooh, no ERS here is trouble. Yellow flag. Sector 1. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car.
I think that was a crash.
Sonoda can't even give us a safety car. Cringe. Plus L, plus ratio. Plus he fell off. Yeah, nothing doing. Oh, we put 1.5 seconds. Well, we had 1.5 seconds behind to Paris. Feels like Mick in the future. I mean, we did keep him for a reason. We're keeping Mick for the long run here. He's definitely performing like the #1 driver right now. He was the #1 driver he was never supposed to be. Yeah, Gasly's just like, I got paid. We are chilling. There's a bunch of pits. Oh, you sick bastard. Go. 3 wide. Oh, they're still 3 wide. They're still 2 wide through the chicane. 2 wide down to the back stretch. That was crazy. Yes. Everyone else pitting right there. This is our only chance. We're going to go full attack the rest of the way. We were going to go softs, but I think the softs are just going to fall off immediately. Trying. You're 3 wide. 3 wide through the bend. Oh, what is this racing? Incredible. Incredible stuff. I think this is gonna be our only chance to catch these two, and then we're just gonna have to fight. Perez in the pits. I don't remember how far he was. Yeah, Matt and Perez in the pits. Hamilton in the pits. Oh, this might have been the play of the century.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh, Perez does come out ahead of us. Alright, I mean, Gasly's right there. Gasly has every opportunity for points if he wants it. Did Perez go to softs? He did go to softs. Well, we'll see how the softs compare. He's absolutely flying. I'll give him that.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Make P4, K-Mag P5. What could have been? What could have been? That's the fastest lap for Pierre. Honestly, I'm totally cool to sit behind Carlos and try and nab him at the end. All right, we're right there with everybody else. On the outside. Pierre, the lad, the absolute Chad. Oh, the absolute Chad gets him immediately. All right, Pierre in the points.
That's a
Probably
new
not
race
forever,
position for
but
Haas.
points. And currently has fastest lap. Tires are performing slightly worse than expected, not gonna lie. Mick is gonna run to like 28% here. It's gonna be interesting. Sir. Yes, sir, Pierre. Go on, the lad. Yes, Mick is going to the end. 100% Mick is going to the end. No, there's no. Mick was always on a yeah, Mick was always on the one stop. We put Pierre on the two stop. It just turned into a really odd two stop
Ferrari
based
advance
on
the race
him
position.
crashing. So it was always going to be a weird one. But Mick is going to the end from here. And as long as Pierre can keep battling with Carlos here, we may be able to nab a singular point for Pierre here, which I think would be huge considering, well, it would be huge considering exactly how this race went from the start. Hey, things you love to see. Rodrigo, thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Oh yeah, Lewis going to Aston Martin was exactly what happened to Seb when Seb went to Aston Martin in real life. Lewis has been not having a great time. Yeah, Valtteri's loving life and Lewis is in the mud. All right, we need to hop on board with Mick here because we are catching up to some back markers, particularly Zhou, that are causing issues, that are going to cause issues because they always do. Pierre, yeah, Pierre, we're just gonna leave alone for now because we really have a few laps to go until we really need to worry about him. I really hope. Oh, that's Sonoda too. Sonoda is right here. Get out of the way, Sonoda. For all of us, 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 for all. Thank you. Thank you. I can't remember off the top of my head. It was like 4 years, handful of million. I think it was like close to 3 or something. I can't remember exactly, but it was a pretty decent contract considering what he could have gotten probably. I'll check after this race, but it was something like that. Thought about it. Uh-oh, Verstappen. Uh-oh, Verstappen. Uh-oh. Oh, this is later. Damn it. I was gonna say, I thought those times looked a little odd. I think we need to save like the littlest amount, any amount that you can give us.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Fine, totally fine. Oh, the back marker might mess us up here. I hope not. Oh, he's absolutely going to. Wait, is that Alonso? Oh, that's Alonso. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a back marker. That's Alonso. Oh no. 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 Uh-oh. 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 Now team fully focused on Meg for Gasly's. Just let him do his thing. Yeah, you're not wrong. Uh-oh. Well. P4 it is. P4 it is. Although, maybe. Although.
We have low batteries.
The absolute Chad that is Mick Schumacher. Putting in 2/10 in the final sector there. Sector and a half, getting in 2/10. Let's go. William Signs, Jack doing here. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, doing's not a bad shout.
Ferrari advance the race position.
Alright, this is about to get tricky. How does Leclerc have 37% tires right now?
Haas with an overtake.
How is that possible? That's ridiculous, by the way. We have dipped below the magical 30%.
We need to charge it.
All right. Everyone else also now at 30%.
Copy.
All right, Mick, we literally have Mick going as good as he can. I literally just need you to see it turn green. That's literally all I need right there. Perfect. Oh, Mick lost P4 right at the end. L plus cringe plus ratio plus I fell off plus I know. Oh Jesus, Gasly left us in the dust. P5 for Mick. P10 for Pierre. We're still don't forgive him. But what a fight back from Pierre right there. What a fight back. Wow. Oh.
That was great. Thank you.
Attaboy, Mick. Could have had, probably should have had. Wow, Russell got Verstappen at the end too. Wow. And Leclerc put 1.6 seconds on Bottas's head.
So let's check the flags.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Oh, what a race, man. What a race.
P1. Wait 5 seconds.
God, man. What a race. What a race. Wow. Start on pole. Be happy to finish P10. Mick, start P14. Very happy to finish P5.
A brilliant performance from the Haas driver.
Pierre is definitely needing to come into his own in terms of earning the contract that we gave him. That's for sure.
Haas there having a very successful
Because
day of the
my
races.
goodness.
They do say success breeds success, and I'm sure the team will be hoping that holds true.
And after this
We're
result,
hoping.
the team is fourth. in the
Hey, we move up into
constructors'
fourth in the constructors. Beautiful.
Formula One will be back to Europe for the next round on the shores of the Mediterranean.
Barcelona. Barcelona is up next. We will get to that next time, probably. Charles Leclerc wins in Miami. Mick moves up 3 positions for getting his 10 points. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pierre gets his 2 points, 1 for pole position, 1 for finishing 10th. And Haas move ahead of McLaren by 1 point in the constructors for P4, best of the rest so far. So a lot of good, a lot of bad, and with some good. So there's that. There is that. We got a bunch of we did not get fastest lap, you're right. But we do finish our qualifying performance one, as well as all of our other guarantees. A beauty, 4.6 in the bag. What a wild, wild day in Miami. New side pods is complete. We will leave that for next time. All right, you wanted to see Pierre's comment. Oh, never mind. We're literally giving him $9 million. So he's definitely not performing up to snuff as of right now. So, yeah. It's Mick that we got for really cheap, which is, I mean, to be fair, it's exactly what you would expect. Woof. So that's where we were at. I will show you. Here is the constructors. Red Bull currently lead Ferrari by, what is that, 16 points. Then Mercedes behind them by 15 points. And then us way down the order. And for the drivers, it's currently Charles, who jumps ahead just based on that result. Then Max, then Checo, Valtteri, George, Carlos, Lando, Pierre, Mick. So we're catching up though. We're right here with Lando. So there's a handful of Lewis, 0 points on the season. Yeah, Pierre should have been very, very ahead. But you know, there's a lot of season left to go. Our podium contender is not going so well so far. We're only 1 of 6 thanks to Bahrain. So hopefully things get better. Hopefully things get better. But it is getting late for me. I need to get to bed. I appreciate you for stopping by, as well as, well, I appreciate it a lot. I'll be back on Friday, same time as this, for more, because I'm addicted, and I'm not afraid to say it, that I'm addicted to this game. And so we're going to continue pushing, and we're going to try and finish up, you know, make some improvements along the way. But that is going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate you for stopping by. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple of days. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I appreciate you anyway. And until next time, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in a couple of days. Have a good one. Stay safe. I'll talk to you guys later.